Hey adventurers, welcome back to my video. Today we're going to be diving into the frosty and thrilling session of my D&D campaign set in the icy realms of Icewind. So grab your warmest cloak and let's get into it. Our adventure kicks off with a mysterious telepathic message. Only those with the power of telepathy can hear it, and it's also in an unknown language. But fear not, our sorcerer used her magic to crack the code. It turns out to be an illithid distress call. Our sorcerer wakes up the group and shares the alarming news. With the threat of a potential illithid problem looming, the party decides it's best to investigate before things escalate. They set their sights on Bryn, hoping to get more information. As the party makes their way through the snow-covered landscape, they're hit with a fierce snowstorm. Visibility all but drops, and just when things couldn't get any more intense, they come face to face with a frost giant riding a mammoth. Talk about icy encounter. Despite the giant's intimidating presence, the party decides to keep their focus on the mission. They pass by the frost giant, who seems uninterested in them, and continues on their journey. Upon arriving at Bryn, the party is greeted by the sheriff deputy, who suggests that they stay at Kelvin's Comfort Inn. Grateful for their tip, they head there to rest and regroup. Once at the inn, the group decides to separate. The wizard, having some extra magical items to sell, decides to go to the marketplace. She then meets up with another wizard, just by accident, named Naz Lantamir. So Naz reveals that she's part of an Arcane Brotherhood on a quest for Netherese artifact, a lost civilization. However, she's been dismissed by her group due to her lack of experience. She is portrayed as young. So our wizard, Ever the Diplomat, offers to speak on Naz's behalf to her fellow Brotherhood members. Here's how I describe the Arcane Brotherhood. Velen Harpel was kind of like a gothic witch that was somewhat rich and knew necromancy. Had Avarice, who was also an evocation wizard, who was somewhat of a stoner kind of always in thought, up in cloud 9. And then I had Naz, which was, a younger, inexperienced wizard, but also very optimistic. After some time, the wizard and the group return back into the inn. Well, the wizard suggests that they meet up with the Arcane Brotherhood here, inviting them to have a small chit-chat. Just as things seem to be settling in, our wizard discovered a blood trail leading to one of the rooms in the inn. It seemed that Naz has snuck in, and to their horror, Naz is missing, but also 2 kobolds lie dead. The situation takes a dark turn. Our sorcerer arrives at the inn around the same time and starts to disassociate themselves from the group, clearly because they're overwhelmed by the unfolding event. Meanwhile, the Brotherhood members depart to search for Naz. In the midst of the chaos, a new person named Maybor arrives, seemingly to be a very hotshot ranger, approaches the group with a challenge. Find and kill a red-furred yeti and get rewarded 300 gold pieces. One of our drunken members was a fighter, gladly accepted, setting up a new exciting quest. With the stakes ever so higher than ever before, the party now faces multiple mysteries, tracking down a missing wizard, uncovering the truth behind the blood trail, and hunting a red-furred yeti. What lies ahead for our brave adventures? Who knows? That's it for today's recap. If you really did enjoy this adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe.